Good morning, everyone. This is the time, well, it's close to the time that we do our trivia. I'm on a chicken hunt. I gotta adjust the phone because it is not behaving well. There we go. So, I am on a chicken hunt, and I just lost my headset power for some reason. Okay. Let me turn them back on. Connected. I don't know why my headset just decided to turn itself off, but it did. So I hope y'all can hear me now. We are on a chicken hunt. We are going to pick up chickens. I ordered a week or two ago, I ordered a box of chicken. A local farmer is bringing said chickens to a previously disclosed location, and we're going to go pick them up. Hey, Jamie. Well, I'm glad that you're spending your lunch break with me. I appreciate it. But we are going to pick up a box of chicken. It's a 40-pound box of chicken, hence my foray into food saver purchasing the other day. They're chicken breasts, and I'm going to take them and individually seal them. Some plain, some with certain seasonings, some with different seasonings, meal ready, stuff like that. Because I have a Foreman grill, plus the air fryer, so I can just take them out, cut them open, and stick them in there. And the the box of chicken was only like $56. So it comes up to like $1.46 a pound, I think it was. I don't remember the exact math now, but it was like $1.40 something, which is a really good deal. And if I had the space, I would have bought more. They also emailed everybody and posted that they were taking volunteers for the day. So if you go out and volunteer, not even for the whole day, just for a few hours, they give you a box of chicken. I wish I had time to do that, and I wish I had space for more chickens, but I don't. I probably don't have space for what I got now, so I'm going to be spending the day between now and when we go live for trivia later, sorting chickens and putting my new food sealer to the test. Hey, Amy, good morning. Yeah, they're not live chickens. I'm not going to do live chickens. If I had a farm, it would be one thing. I definitely would only do them for eggs. I would not do them for meat. And I'm not even sure I want to get into all that with chickens. If I had a farm and was trying to be self-sustaining, that would be one thing. I still wouldn't do. I think we're back, and I hope you guys missed that because I said some bad words. A jogger decided to jog out in the road. A car came into my side of the road, and then after the car went through, the jogger tried to jog into my side of the road. And I said words that I should never ever say on live stream. So I hope I was like out for that. Jamie, have fun at work. Enjoy your day. I like having Sundays off. I used to work Sundays back when I did delivery. Sundays was always a really good day to work. Sit in the middle of the road. Sundays was always a really good day to work. This thrift store right here on the right, all their profits go into animal rescue. So it's my favorite thrift store. People lining up to go into the pizza place, I guess. I don't know how signal's going to be in our travels today because I've not driven out here with a live stream going before. We're in Avondale Estates right now, and we're about to be into Scottdale. There's a lot of little towns over here. I really like this area. I used to live up towards this, well, it was back there a little bit, but I used to live in this area more than I do now, but it just got overpriced. What is that? Did y'all see that on the left back there? That was an RV made from a semi base. It was all homemade. That was crazy looking. There is a band that I cannot remember their name right now, but this gray building up here, that's their practice building. I really like their name too. Oh, I remember now. I'm not going to say though because we don't need to be telling people that. Although I think they may have moved out of it. I delivered to them one day and they had me come in and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. They were up there practicing and they had their banners and memorabilia and all that stuff up. We are in Scottdale now. I haven't been out here in a long time. I stayed out this way for a while before I moved into the house I'm in now. The road that we are on right now goes into downtown Decatur and then eventually all the way into Atlanta. It changes names a couple times in between. They were originally going to have the pickup at North Lake Mall, but they moved it for some reason. I don't know if the mall decided they weren't allowed to be there, probably. Look at that Jeep. I want a Jeep. I hope everyone's having a great morning. I know it's still early for a lot of people. Even when I go live at 1, I still have stragglers. I'm going to see how the 6 o'clock time slot does tonight for my trivia, and I may move it there permanently. I like that time slot better because I'm not getting up, rushing around, and trying. Well, not getting up and rushing around, but 1 o'clock kind of breaks right in the middle of my day, so I can't get a lot of things accomplished on my day off. And by 6 o'clock, I'm done doing everything I need to run around the house doing or go out and do. So probably switch it to that permanently. I don't know. We'll see. And then Tina Marie goes live at 2, and I don't want to encroach on her, and an hour is not really long for the show. I would move it earlier to 12:30, but then I don't think anybody would be in there during the early parts. As it is, I run the show and tell at the beginning of my trivia show just because I want to give everybody a time. I have not been out here for a minute. I like it out here too. Kind of. I like the small town feel, like with the railroad track going through the middle of it and stuff. I think that's cool. We'll be going through Clarkston. Clarkston is an interesting city. It's a small town, but it's a refugee city. And they're very adamant about being a refugee city. They've been going. Last time I was out here, there were sidewalks in on this part of the road. So I got a new bed. If anyone is familiar with Atlanta, there's an ITP and an OTP. This bridge we are about to go over is the TP, the perimeter. We are right now inside the perimeter. As soon as we cross the bridge, we will be outside the perimeter. And except for like areas right close, I guess, to the perimeter, like here in this area, definitely you'll see it more on the west side and then the north side. More on the east side. But they've needed to do this here for a long time. This is crazy right here. But different way of life. And what I've noticed, at least when you're on the north or west side, or like the northwest side, is ITP is much more small town minded than OTP. I always say Atlanta is the biggest small town that you'll ever see. We're coming into downtown Clarkston now. Yeah, I always say that Atlanta is the biggest small town that you'll ever see because neighbors help each other out. They pay attention to what's going on, not in a bad way, but in a way of intervening if something happens, taking care of each other. I see that so much more in ITP, whereas when I lived OTP, you were lucky if you knew the people that lived next door or across the hall. It's completely different. I don't know what I did with my mask. There it is. I might need that in a minute. I used to drive through here every day to work because I would work in town. That was when I was doing deliveries mostly and pets. Looks like they're making it very pretty though. Maybe they're going to widen it a little bit over here on the right. Put a turn lane in. Keep going out this way, you'll dead end into Stone Mountain. There's two different, the city of Stone Mountain. Um, there's a couple different ways you can get to Stone Mountain Park. You can go out Memorial, you can go out Ponce. But downtown Stone Mountain is kind of quaint. There's a lot of old brick buildings, things like that. Now we're in downtown Clarkston. We can go down here to Idlewood. The police precinct is over here on the right. Montreal. There's a really good restaurant over here. It's a Nepalese restaurant called Kathmandu. We've been there forever. They kind of turn into a nightclub at night, but during the day it's a restaurant. Really good food. These apartments here are still, well, last when I was looking, they're still affordable, but they almost always full. There's a forest sanctuary there. It's like they're done doing whatever they were doing when they were building at it. But out here, you've kind of got a hit and miss as far as neighborhoods go. Some are really nice, some are in the middle, and some are just not safe at all. Sprocket. Sprocket. Nah, we'll not go up Rocket. To Idlewood. Been doing a lot over here. Looks like they redid that KFC. It needed it. That KFC was the worst KFC Taco Bell I've ever been in, I'll be honest. Looks like the phone has moved again. Okay. Sorry about that. Mike. Happy early birthday. ATJH Travels. Welcome to the stream. Did you guys know I cannot, phone's getting hot, so I need to turn up the air. I cannot read the chat while I'm driving. When I get stopped at my next place, next light or whatever, I'll check up on it a little. I really like it out here. I like the country. I like the small town. Idlewood. This is our street. For those just joining us, we are off on the chicken hunt. I'm going to pick up my box of chicken. And if you keep going that way, you go to Stone Mountain. It's not very far. It's just a couple miles, maybe if that. I redid this road since I've been down here too. I'm going to try to find this without using the GPS, because if I have to pull up the GPS, it'll take off the stream, although I might be able to do it on my watch. I didn't think about that. We are in the city of Tucker, or about to be in the city of Tucker. When I lived out here, I delivered out here a little bit too. It was pretty nice. Learned the ways, learned the area. People just kind of drive a little crazy out here though. Amazon! My people! I know that, I wanted to say that too. Well, one thing, my boss watches the streams. My manager, he's cool. He's from Michigan, and he watched the Michigan trivia stream the other day, I guess, and his girlfriend and he were having a contest to see who would win on the trivia, and he was surprised as well that he did not know a lot of the trivia questions. But, you know, you've heard in the news stuff about Amazon and working there, and I don't know if the warehouse is maybe different. I don't know. I've never worked in a warehouse. I've been in the warehouse picking up deliveries, so I've been a driver, an independent contractor. And, you know, of course, I don't do that now. Technically, I work for tech support for Kindle, but because retail is slammed right now, they're training us to fill in for retail customer service. So I'm the one that you chat with if your order's late or missing or what have you. But I love it. They take awesome care of us. It's like night and day from the last work from home job I worked at. Oh, I like that. It's definitely new. I wasn't there before. They give you breaks. They give you personal time. They don't give you a hassle if you need to, you know, clock out for a second. They give you a certain amount of time every day to go take care of bathroom or people making deliveries or what have you. They give you personal time if you want to take a day off. You can take a day off. I mean, and they work with you if you have something come up that's like, go take care of it. And not only that, but they're taking care of us financially. They're doing extra above and beyond. We get discounts. They have a college program that is awesome. That once I become hired on, I think I have to be hired on full time, considered temp to permanent. To Tucker, downtown Tucker is just up there on the other side. But it's just not the environment I thought it was, and I love it. And it surprises me that people say the things that they do about them. Hey, Pam. So we have a mic. We have ATJH Travels. Mike, is your birthday today? Or is it soon? Even if it's not today, happy birthday. In case I'm not able to get on a stream and wish you a happy birthday, I'm going to try to remember exactly what day your birthday is. I need to start putting these in my calendar. Tucker is a cute little town. That's new. What did they do over there? They painted it Value Vet, affordable pet care. That's an old gas station. I like how they did it up. They took the gas station theme and ran with it. Made it look all quaint. I'm gonna have to check them out and see what they're about. There's Bombay Kitchen. Tomorrow, okay, Mike. And I'm not gonna sing for you because that would just hurt you and everyone. Pam, remind me later tonight to put him into my calendar, please. They have a problem right here with a sinkhole, but they finally either the business fell into it or they tore it down. All right, like I said, I'm going to try to find this and keep y'all on here without using GPS. But first I need to find an address to figure out what side of the street it's on. 60s. Okay, it's going to be on the left and it's not going to be very far. We're almost there. I wasn't supposed to pick this up until 1, but they sent a text out that everybody could come early. In my trailers. Cookout. If you guys have a cookout and haven't been there yet, you should try it. If you like hamburgers and hot dogs and things, they're pretty good. That's right, it was past the McDonald's. They're pretty reasonable. For like $5, you get a huge tray full of food. It's fast food, but it's good fast food. And they sell cheer wine. That's gone. That was Cookout. That's where Cookout used to be. Weird. Okay. But it's fast food and it's cheer wine. Aha! Here we go. You can get to Stone Mountain going straight here too. This used to be JCPenney, I think, over here, JCPenney Outlet or something like that. I need to figure out where we are supposed to go in. Enter here. So we shall do that. Put my mask on. You might not be able to hear me very well yet for a minute. Go. Put my mask on because I'm sure I'll be talking to somebody at some point. So all these people out here are volunteers, not all of them, but most of them are volunteers. And they get a free box of chicken. And it's chicken in their trucks is chicken. Hi.
What's the last name?
Patterson, first name Rhonda.
Alrighty. Got the chicken breast box?
Yes.
Great. Alright, you're all set?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess they're going to write on my window. Awesome, they wrote on my window. And this is savorybutcher.com that's doing this, if y'all can hear me. loud here, so you might not be able to hear me.
Where do you want it?
In the trunk.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not as big as I thought it would be. Thank you.
Good to go.
Thank you. So that was relatively painless. That was pretty cool. Why are they stopping? I smell chickens. Okay, you guys, behave or no chicken for you. And later tonight, remind me, not remind me till later tonight. So we have chickens, guys. That was relatively easy and painless. And again, at savorybutcher.com. And they're a company that does this nationally with local farms. So these chickens were born and raised locally. And the chickens were born and raised locally, and then they bring them here. The farm brings them up here for this. This company helps them to bring them up here and offload them. I think they're in Washington State, this company, or Oregon or something like that. But the they do it with other stuff too, with bacon and beef. I would love it if we did the beef here, but we don't. So I'm gonna drive up here through downtown Tucker just so you guys can see what it looks like. I don't come out here that often. Oh, I know what I need to do too. They're probably not open though. I'll have to do that another time. I know they're not open. Cake art. We have a cake store out here, which is totally awesome. And considering that could go into my video. If I gotta see if they're open, because I can come out here and film that, and I can go into my video. I'm doing a cake decorating video with a group of other people. They sell boxes over there. That's a storage place now. That was an outlet store for something. I can't remember what, but I bought something there. A part for a dryer. Yeah, it was a part for a dryer I bought there. Sam's Club is here on the left. You can't see it. It's back in the back. I don't know if it's this. I think it's here, right? Or is it down further? It might be down further. Like on the left. I don't know what I said, but anyway. There's Brewster's Ice Cream. But yeah, when I lived out here, I worked out here a lot. Oh, Cookie didn't move. I don't remember what that other place was. It's closed down now. And we're going to need to turn left up here, so. There is a laundromat in here that's actually a pretty nice laundromat. When I stayed out here, I went there. And this Publix is backwards. Normally when you walk in a grocery store, the produce section is off to the right where you walk in, and then the frozen and dairy is last. And this one is set up backwards. I don't know why. You get to produce last and you go to the freezer section first. You guys are all kinds of wound up today, aren't you? Good thing I have a barrier in the back seat. It's like a little cage I put around y'all. Protects the car and lets you guys do whatever you want back there, and I can't hear it. That's my perfect world. I often wonder if I would have had kids, if I would have more patience. When I stayed out this way, I stayed up to the right here. No, it wasn't here. It was down further. Never mind. But yeah, I often wonder if I had kids, if I would have more patience for ignoring things like noises and sounds and craziness and all that stuff. Probably not. There's a lot of traffic out here today. There's a Kroger and a Walmart up there on the right, but oh, I forgot I was going to go down through downtown Tucker. Oh well. Sorry guys, we'll have to do that later. Another time, another place, another time, this place. I don't like driving up here. I'd rather take the other roads because people drive crazy up here. I mean, they drive crazy everywhere, but here there's 4 lanes of crazy as opposed to the 2 lanes of crazy here. The coffee shop. On. It's sad to think of the businesses that are no more and won't be coming back. On the news the other day, out of food Mexican because he was a black man that sells Mexican tacos. It's a taco truck, and I think he may have had some soul food on there too. I don't know what all he had on there, but he did that for a long time, and he slowly bought everything he needed for his own restaurant. And he was sitting in his restaurant doing this interview, and they showed him taking down his pictures off the walls and all that stuff. And he worked really hard in his taco truck to open that restaurant. He had bought and paid for outright all the tables just out of the back of the taco truck. And when things started opening back up, even though they're not really open, and people still aren't coming out as much, all of a sudden, and we want it all now. It's like, dude, I might be open, but I don't have people coming through, and like I did, and I need a minute to get caught up. The landlords aren't feeling that, unfortunately. So he was closing down his restaurant, and it was really sad because he worked so hard to get there, and it's just like me, and I had been thinking after watching this, I had my business for 8 years, and it doesn't seem like 8 years went by, and I worked really hard. I didn't work that. I could have worked harder, but I could have gone out and marketed and stuff like that, but I didn't really do that. I mostly did word of mouth and referral. But the point where I could step back into, if I had downtime, I could fill in with a delivery here and there, which I really didn't do that much. In fact, I hadn't been doing deliveries for several months at that point. And it was great. And in January, I left that job to focus, because they wouldn't let me scale back, to focus full time on my business. And then, boom. My last day in business was March 13th. I still have clients that want to travel. They're just not traveling yet. So I'll still have that part of the business, but my steady day-to-day, the steady everyday walking stuff, that's gone. and that was like $300 a week. And that didn't, that was $300 a week, and that did not include my vacation animals. And I always have people out on vacation, especially like Thanksgiving, Christmas. Like October through December, I was slammed. And then in right now, then I, like in March and April, usually April, I get slammed again for spring break. People start traveling again after the winter. And then right now, I'd be picking up again because people like to go places for Memorial Day weekend, 3-day weekend. And then starting in June, the clients that had kids start doing their vacations. So really my only downtime would be is January, February, a little bit, well, not even really in September, because I have other clients, some clients who wait, once the kids go back to school, they take advantage of the lack of crowds and the cheaper rates to go places. But normally, like January, February, my biggest downtime months, and this year I was still busy. But I said goodbye to my last puppy on March 13th. I don't know if I'm going to go back to that when this is over. Mostly because I have other things I think I want to focus on more. See, this is what I mean by people drive crazy. You never know what they're going to do where. There's a coffee company right here, Refugee Coffee Company. They hire refugees, and their proceeds go to refugees to help get them set up in their own place, get them jobs, things like that, clothes, food. But yeah, I think I'm going to focus more on the travel and and some other things instead of going back to pets. I'll still do my vacation pets, but I don't even know when that's going to start again. Kind of sleepy. I was trying to sleep in this morning. That didn't work because I still woke up. I slept in. I guess I did sleep in technically. I didn't get up until like 8 o'clock. What they're doing there. Nah, I don't want to go that way. Never mind, I lied. They say that road goes parallel, but then at the place that I want to turn left down here, to come out that way would be difficult. I like driving that road better though. Mostly because I don't drive it a lot. And we're back inside the perimeter. Woo! ITP. It took far less time than I thought it would. So if you are joining us, trivia today has been moved to 6 p.m. We are covering Texas tonight. great state of Texas. So study up on Texas. I may institute some new rules tonight as far as the winner's choice. Because we're getting to the point where somebody may win it twice. And I think the first time you win it, you can choose a state. Because we may not have done your state. And I think the second time you can choose whatever subject you want. Heck house. They do some funny stuff at that house. For holiday decorations. That wasn't me, I didn't yawn. But we are almost back to our destination because I'm not going straight home. I have to stop and check some stuff, check my post office box, things like that. Ohio! Traffic back up here. But I do want to thank Dean from the Live Place, which reminds me I need to email Dean. I should have emailed Dean. It's probably too late now to tell him about the time change for today. But we are in Scottsdale. As soon as we cross over the tracks, I guess, we'll be in Avondale Estates. Some of you from Pittsburgh may recognize the insignia on that building on the right. Glenn, hey, welcome to the stream. Glenn, you need to come play trivia with us. Pick Ohio. Nobody's picked Ohio yet, and I want to do my hometown. You have to win the trivia to pick Ohio, though. I should have started out with Ohio. Cool. Avondale Estates, DeKalb County. Glenn knows about Avondale. Avondale. And the Avondale here is just as similar upscale wise or whatever as the Avondale in back home. Maybe not as. I mean, there's no big mansions. Well, there's big houses, but not big mansions like in. Well, no, I'm thinking more hills and dales now. Never mind. Rambling. Rambling as I do. So we're going to cut the string here. And I want to thank all of you for stopping in and visiting with us today. The neighborhood called Avondale back home. I grew up on the edge of it. There's an Avondale. To me, it's kind of neat because there was an Avondale back home and there's an Avondale here. But again, rambling. So. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Don't forget to check out Tina Marie at 2 and come back and visit us at 6 p.m. tonight where we go live with Dances with Trivia, Texas edition. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications. And I will see you all this evening at 6 o'clock.